All right, so today we're going to do something really cool. We're taking Google's incredible Notebook LM and turning it into an absolute powerhouse. We're going to build a completely free AI ecosystem around it to automate your research, build a content factory, and yeah, even create a comic book from scratch. Let's dive in. This quote really hits the nail on the head. Notebook LM is a fantastic engine, it's incredibly powerful, but on its own, it's just an engine. Today, we're adding the chassis, the wheels, the turbocharger, and it's all free to build an AI supercar that can really hit those unimaginable speeds. And here's the key idea, the big takeaway from all of this. We're not just looking at one single tool. We are looking at a whole network of tools with Notebook LM sitting right in the middle, acting as the brain, the central hub for everything we're about to build. So here's our game plan. We're going to break this down into 4 parts. First, we'll become information sponges, learning how to feed just massive amounts of data into our system. Then we'll actually build an automated content factory. After that, we'll see how to take that raw output and polish it into a professional gem. And finally, we'll get into the Power Users Toolkit to automate the whole shebang. Okay, first things first. You can't get anything out of an AI if you don't put good stuff in, right? So this first part is all about supercharging our data collection, turning you into an absolute information sponge. Okay, let's kick things off with a source we all use, YouTube. Now, what if I told you that you could basically download an entire YouTube channel's brain with just one click? There's this simple Chrome extension that does exactly that. You just go to a channel, click one button, and it automatically rips the transcripts from every single video and turns them into a searchable library right inside your notebook. And I'm not talking about just a handful of videos. We're talking about massive scale. In one test, this thing processed 258 videos from a single creator in just a few minutes. All of a sudden, you can chat with and ask questions of the entire library of knowledge from your favorite expert on literally any topic. But it's not just about video, right? For all the articles and web pages out there, there's another extension called Notebook LM Tools. And this thing is your secret weapon. When you have like 20 tabs open after a deep dive research session, well, this tool just imports all of them into one organized notebook. One click. It can even scan a website and pull in every single link. This is how you stop drowning in information and actually start using it. All right, so we've vacuumed up all this amazing information. Our notebook is basically a super brain now. So what's next? Well, this is where it gets really fun. We're going to turn that brain into an automated content factory. It's time to stop consuming and start creating at scale. Check out this workflow. This is where you really see the power of connecting these tools. Imagine you're a nutritionist. You've loaded Notebook LM with all your sources on healthy habits. You just ask it for a table of 50 habits and their descriptions. It makes it. You export that to Google Sheets, hop over to Canva, link the sheet to a design template, and boom, 50 unique professionally designed social media posts, all generated in seconds. This isn't just a time saver, it's a whole new way of working. Okay, social media posts are cool and all, but what if we get a little more ambitious, a little more creative? What if we wanted to make, say, an entire comic book? We start by giving Notebook LM a persona. Tell it to act like a professional scriptwriter, and then give it a wild prompt, just like this one. And this is what's so incredible. Notebook LM didn't just spit out some random idea. It wrote a full 10-page script. I'm talking character dialogue, scene descriptions, panel-by-panel action, the whole thing, with a plot that actually makes sense from start to finish. It literally did the job of a professional writer. And the result? You feed that script right back into the system's image generation, and you get this, a complete, multi-page comic book. The characters are consistent, the art style is spot on, the story flows. From just one idea to a finished creative product, all inside this free ecosystem. It's amazing. So we've all been there, right? You get some AI-generated content, and it looks a little AI-generated. It's a great start, but it's not quite a finished product. This section is all about solving that last-mile problem and adding that layer of professional polish. Okay, so here's a huge frustration with Notebook LM by itself. When it creates a presentation, it spits out a static PDF. You can't change a thing. It's locked down. But there's a fix. An extension called Notebook LM Ultraporter completely solves this. It takes that locked PDF, and with a single click, it converts it into a fully editable PowerPoint file. That unlocks a whole world of customization in tools like Canva or Google Slides.
And once you get that file into a tool like Canva, this is where the real magic happens. You see that text inside the image? With text capture, it's now an editable font. Want to move that little object over to the other side of the slide? Magic Capture lets you just grab it and move it. And those annoying watermarks? Gone in a second with Magic Eraser. You suddenly have complete creative control.
Okay, so we've covered how to get info in, how to create with it, and how to polish it. For this last part, we're going full power user. We're talking advanced organization and some seriously cool hands-off automation. Anyone who's a heavy user of Notebook.lm knows this pain. After a while, your homepage is just chaos. A long, messy list of notebooks, and you can't find anything because there are no folders. It's a nightmare.
Well, that's not a problem anymore.
This extension, Folderall, it seamlessly weaves a beautiful folder system right into the interface. You can create folders, color code them, give them icons, and just drag and drop your notebooks to get everything organized. Honestly, it feels like it should have been built in from the start. All right, let's talk about some really serious connections now. Google has this official integration that lets you plug your notebooks directly into Gemini. So what does that mean? It means you can use your highly curated notebook, let's say it's full of your company's private documents, as the brain for a custom chatbot. You could build a tool that answers employee questions based only on your trusted information. You're turning your knowledge into a real interactive application. But here's the next level question. What if we could automate the creation of the notebooks themselves? This brings us to the ultimate hack. This right here is a real voice command given to an AI agent, basically telling it to go do research and create 3 separate, detailed notebooks on different AI topics. This is a project called Google Anti-Gravity, and it's basically like having your own personal AI research assistant. And this is a huge shift in thinking. You're not using the tool anymore. You're commanding an agent that goes out, does the complex research for you, finds the best sources, and then builds the final notebooks on your behalf, all from a simple voice command. This is what the future of work looks like. And really, that brings us full circle, back to that core idea we started with. The true magic of Notebook.lm isn't just what the app itself can do. It's what it can connect to. It's the hub. By combining it with these other free tools, these extensions, design platforms, AI agents, you transform it from just a simple notes app into the command center for your own personal AI universe. And the crazy part is, every single thing we talked about today, it's all free. It's all available right now. This is a massive leap in what's possible for any of us. So that leaves us with one final thought. If this is the kind of stuff we can build for free today, what incredible things are you going to build when all AI is this interconnected tomorrow?